All right, so let's say I don't want to work under here. So I'm gonna extend it out. I'm just putting this piece of webbing here. And then grab me a rigging plate, the blue one or the chrome one, it doesn't matter. And all I'm doing is showing you how to extend an anchor if we need to, so I don't have to work under here. So I'm just gonna pull it out over there, put this in here. Now I can take my 3-to-1 setup, and I'm just gonna pop it in right there before I get my rope ready. So here's my blue rope. Okay, so I'm gonna put a figure 8 on the bite here. Again, we want it dressed. If it's pretty, it's safe. I only want a loop big enough to put about 3 carabiners in and about 3 inches of tail. This one's a little bit bigger than what I like, but it's gonna work. So this is gonna go to my patient, right? Because I'm making a 3-to-1. So the knot's gonna go to my odd person, but I don't want to give it all the way to them just yet because it's not safe. It's not life safety. It's not tied into nothing. As soon as I throw it to my patient, they're gonna want to grab it and start trying to get themselves out, right? So we don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna set it here for now. I'm gonna build this thing small. I'm making a 3-to-1. So since that rope's on that side, I'm gonna work that way. Make a Z rig right here. So here's the top of the Z, here's the bottom of the Z, okay? So everywhere I see this bite, this little loop here, this bite, I'm gonna put a carabiner and a carabiner. I mean a pulley and a pulley. And we are gonna set this one up with a change in direction, so there is gonna be a pulley in that one right there as well. And then again, this is gonna be the one that my patient's on, so that's the one that my progress capture is gonna go on. 1, 2, 3. Turn the knot to the side, dress it up. I think I want this one in first. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So tomahawk, flip. Put this one in first, put that one in second. Just gonna let it sit right where we want it. It runs, it catches, runs, catches, we're good to go. Alright, so there's my Z again. This one, clicky check, clicky check, clicky check. Pop this one in here, put that bend right there. All right, so my anchor side is done, 100% ready to go. Now, all I'm gonna do is take this, put this right there, close it. Actually, yeah, that'll work. We always wanna work from the inside out when we're working double pulleys. And then with this rope grabber here, the arrow on this rescue sender, it needs to point to either the direction that I want to go, which is up, or to my person that I'm trying to rescue. So the arrow's pointed that way. I don't see no red lines. We're safe. If I pull it this way, which is what I want to do, it don't go, but I can always slide it forward. And then if I need to bring it this way, I can push this down and slide it this way. But it's ready to go. Clicky check. All right, so we're ready to go. The last thing I need over here, if I wanted to, I could put a carabiner on here, but I don't have to. So we're gonna say that you're my patient. All right, so I have 3-to-1 here with the change in direction. So now, if I wanted to reset this out, now you could haul. All right, and it works, right? So he's coming in. All right, so let's just say that we have too much weight over there. We don't, this 3-to-1 isn't enough mechanical advantage to bring him up. We're having too much trouble. I need to work too hard or something, or maybe we're just stuck. So before I convert this into a 5-to-1, I need to check and see if my patient is stuck. If he's stuck, then I don't want to rip him apart. I don't want to shove him into something that he don't need to be in. So I need to check. Are you stuck? Look at him. Talk to my rescuer. Is he stuck? What's going on? No, he's good. He's good. He's good. We just need to get him up. All right. Well, then we're going to convert this thing into a 5-to-1. So because I already have a change in direction here and I pre-planned it, I was like, all right, well, we're going to need this. Maybe. So I'm going to convert my 3-to-1 just by grabbing this, bringing it down and around that fast. Now we got a 5-to-1. So now go ahead and pull that real hard. There you go. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to, in rescue, like we don't want to do that. So, all right, so we converted our 3-to-1 to a 5-to-1. Let it go. Okay, so that's it. That's all it is. So if you build it that way, it's that fast to go from a 3-to-1 to a 5-to-1.
So would you say we should always have a double pulley there just in case?
So like I was telling the guys yesterday, it only works if you got a double pulley that works like this. If most double pulleys, like bring me one of those other double pulleys. Yeah, it's the same one.
The red one. Red one.
So this double pulley, for me to open this and put the rope in, I have to undo the carabiner. I have to undo the carabiner, take this out, open it, run the rope through, close it, put it back in the carabiner, and then lock it back down. So it's not going to be as fast as using one of these pulleys. So one of these pulleys allows you to manipulate the pulley without taking it out. So, and this isn't a life safety pulley. This is just a mechanical advantage pulley. That one over there is a life safety pulley. So we can't mess with those carabiners that are over here holding on. So that's the reason why I separated these two. So if you look here, this carabiner here that's holding this pulley, that's holding this press-stick, this is our progress capture. So this is what's holding that guy from falling to his death, okay? So if something happens, this is our brake, this is our fail-safe, this is our backup. So I can't mess with this pulley, I can't mess with this carabiner, I can't mess with this rigging plate, I can't mess with this carabiner or anything that's past this. All of this, once we get it set, once he's on this rope, it's stuck. The way that it is the way that it is. Now if it gets cross-loaded like this, we can come over here and manipulate that. But everything else, we can't mess with. So from here back, we can't mess with it. I separated this because I can mess with this. I can manipulate this. If I need to, I can open this carabiner because it's not life safety. Watch, pull that carabiner. There you go. So if I mess with this and I opened it, he's gone, right? So we can't mess with this one. But this one, I can open this one. I can do what I gotta do so he don't go nowhere. So anything that's attached to this press-stick, life safety, from that point backwards, don't touch it. Leave it alone. Okay? So let me lock that back down. So to answer your question, should we set it up like this all the time? Sure. And I think it's a good idea to set it up as a 3-to-1 with a change of direction, expecting to have to go to a 5-to-1. I'm not going to say all the time, but anytime that you suspect that a 3-to-1 might not be good enough, you might have to go to a 5-to-1. Yeah, definitely set it up like that every time for those situations. If you know a 3-to-1 is going to be just fine, then just use the 3-to-1. It's going to be fine. It's going to be good. And like I said, we're going to use 2 of them because we're going to have one system here, we're going to have another system here, because it's like climbing a ladder, right? We have to have 3 points of contact. So this system is 1. I'll build the exact same system on this side, that's 2, and then we're gonna have a rescuer, that's 3, right? So we have 3 points of contact on that person. Let's see what else. That should be it. So I converted a 3-to-1 to a 5-to-1. Now you guys were asking, how do I convert, put that back on the tarp, please. How do I convert to a 4-to-1 if I need to? That's pretty simple. We're gonna have to do a gang-down system because I don't like to do, I don't like to send gear over the edge, right? So grab me that red rope tag real quick. And then that yellow and black PMP and 1 prusik. So while they're grabbing those pieces of equipment, actually, we'll do this. This is gonna come back.
And you have to press it.
We're gonna flip it to here.
There you go.
We're gonna use this again, so I'm gonna set it right there for now so I don't lose it. This needs to come out. We don't need this prusik no more. We can put these guys in the same carabiner. And so then we're just gonna flip this. So this is gonna go over there. This is gonna come over here. Okay. There we go. Hook this into that carabiner right there. Okay, again, figure 8 on a bite. So what I do is I always put my hand right at the end of that rope where I want it, and then I get as much rope on this side that I need to do my figure 8 with, and that's all I'm gonna do. And that's how you tie up properly. The proper length of a figure 8 on a bite, and then you just gotta dress it up. All right. So now this is gonna go down there to my patient. So here's a carabiner. I can send this to my patient, but before I send it, I gotta make it life safety, right? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into a 1-to-1 with the progress capture. So here's a PMP, and oh, let me put the progress capture in first. 1, 2, 3. Dress it up. Holds, slides. Okay. All right. So now all we're gonna do here is go ahead and back up some. Perfect. Okay, so our progress capture held. I'm just gonna load this on now. So this is a ganged on system. So I built a 4-to-1 here, and we're gonna gang it on to a 1-to-1. So again, the arrow is pointing to the person that I'm trying to rescue. And so I'm just set it here. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't wanna, if this was my edge right here, so now we're going down, I don't wanna send this equipment over the edge because we're just gonna tear it up. So I would set this up here, and then you would be ready to haul, so you can start tensioning the blue system. Don't haul them, just tension it. Go ahead. Tension. All right, stop. Okay, and then somebody else would be over here minding this. So this person that's doing the red rope, they're not hauling. My job's not to haul. All my job is to keep tension on red. So as he creates slack for me on the red side, he's gonna haul on blue. He's gonna be bringing up red this way. He's gonna bring up our patient. And so all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep pulling tension. I'm just gonna keep the slack coming out this way and keep tension on red. So go ahead and haul. See, he's doing all the hauling. I'm just keeping the slack. If for whatever reason something happens, that blue broke, so let it go. I got it. So see, pull back as hard as you can. See, he don't go nowhere. And I could even let mine go if I wanted to, because that Pressic's holding him. But I don't want to do that because this right here is going to be my brakes. That's basically my emergency brake. Okay. So as long as I'm holding tension here, he's not going to go nowhere. So that's how we could do a 3-to-1 to a 5-to-1 and turn the 5-to-1 into a 4-to-1. That's it right there. Any questions?
No, sir.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and break it all down.